Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to the MindCrack server. Check it out. Check out all the stuff that has changed since I've last been here, of course. It's been a while. This is the first time I'm playing on the MindCrack server in the latest version of the game. 1.7.2. Obviously, we've been updated. If you've been watching other channels on the MindCrack server, you know that we have indeed been exploring out beyond the bounds of the island, which is interesting and something I want to get around to doing, pronunciate that. Arcus is the only one online right now, presumably busy. Check out this thing I built. No, I think Arcus actually built that. Very cool kind of brick building. Still working on the insides, I guess. It's a construction site. But yeah, look at all the stuff. Obviously, we have the map right there, which is kind of glitching out. Some interesting things have been noted about like lag and weird things. Dedicated to my incredible fans. Who has dedicated this to whose incredible fans? To you! I built this for you! No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. So yeah, a lot of crazy shops and cool stuff going up around the spawn town. Seth Bling made a kind of an exchange shop, kind of in direct competition with Paul Soares Jr.'s trading post. I'm not sure the functions of that or not. Ooh, that's a new building. Was that not there? That was like not there 5 seconds ago. I don't think it loaded in. Yeah, having some weird loading in issues and things like that. Oh well. But we are. Oh wow. How do you do that? That's interesting. How does that work? Okay. There's a lot in the game I don't understand all of a sudden. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I do want to get out and exploring. Check out the new biomes and things, but I do have unfinished business. Oh, that looks like a problem. Unfinished business in that when I left off, I was going to build the Juno spacecraft, and I still intend to do that. I was just checking out, just giving a little bit of a brief visual tour as to what's going on. This is kind of a farm area. I don't think there's anything in here that I require. Farm area that Zisto made, very cool, like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon sort of feel or something like that. And this is Seth's kind of, alright, you gotta run in. Exchange shop sort of thing. Heads and diamonds and books and enchanted things and whatnot. But the sun is setting. And instead of giving you guys a grand tour of everything that's changed, I'll just leave you to check out everybody else's videos on the server who have done updates. The town hall area is looking good indeed. Oh, there is like an actual message board over here that was original. I don't think it's been updated. The museum is opening soon. C418 was on the server apparently. Very interesting stuff. Oh yeah, the whole MindCrack marathon happened. Was I on the server since then or not? I don't remember. But yeah, Notch was on the server, and he broke a block, and now Doc has donated that to museum to be like Notch's block that he broke. Very cool stuff. He also signed a book and whatnot. But yeah, we are going to, it's kind of apt that it's nighttime right now, we are going to start working on the Juno spacecraft. A little bit, it's not really a hot topic in the news anymore, unfortunately. This was back when Juno was making its Earth flyby. The whole High Juno campaign got me interested in the Juno spacecraft again, obviously heading towards Jupiter, but also I saw it launch at a NASA tweet-up social thingamabob. Whoa, that's a creeper and a zombie. And witches! Witches! Why are witches spawning so close to where I'm building? Alright. Oh god, they're coming after me. Alright, quickly now. I am carrying not really too sensitive of materials, but we're going to climb up here, and as you can see, I've already got the kind of foundations worked out. All right, let's make this jump. Ha! And up. Very good. We've got the ladder up to about height limit. I'm starting at about 5 under height limit. And that is where the building is going to start. I believe that's enough. I actually need 4. So I have a block to work with. Or actually, that just barely gives me enough to work with, actually. This whole thing suddenly doesn't seem so possible. No, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, I'm looking at, I've built this in creative mode. Those of you who were at the, or watching the live stream, the MindCrack Marathon, saw that I built in the creative server a mock-up of what I was planning. Very simple, not functional. It's basically a sculpture, just an ode to the Juno spacecraft, I suppose you could say. But very cool anyway. It's going to be up here at height limit, and then when I'm finished with it, I'm going to take down all the... excuse me. I'm going to take down all the scaffolding and dirt and the ladder up there, and it's just going to be up here... you know, hanging out. You know, it's not in anybody's way. It's kind of right here on the edge of this biome, just so that it doesn't start snowing on top of it, which I believe I did correctly. And I have my chest of items. These little miscellaneous things I'm just kind of using as the... They're the instruments, I guess you could say. The instruments that go onto Juno, onto the sides and whatnot. I want to experiment, because this is how much glass I need. The solar panels are glass with blue wool on top of them, because they do kind of have a blue tinge. But I'm going to... Oh, dang it, did I not bring a... Dang, diggity, dang it, I didn't bring a crafting bench. Or any wood. Dang it. Oh, man. All right, well, I guess we'll start with the center part of the Juno spacecraft. Let's grab some dirt for some building materials. Block of quartz. No, it's mainly out of the stairs. And this is the central part. Let's have a eat. We are up here in relative... Oh, that was what I was going to do. I was going to... Somebody had made me a skin in a spacesuit. I was going to put that on. But oh well. It's not like we really get to see my skin anyway. Alright, how much actually building space do I have? Oh, okay, I do have 5. Alright, that's fine. That's good, actually. Alright, let's just do that. Well done. And then, if I do that, I do have one more above that. So... Juno, the spacecraft, heading to Jupiter. It's actually a... What's a 6-sided? Not an octagon. 6-sided hexagon. It's a hexagon. 3 sides have the 3 solar panels coming off. And then the other 3 sides have like instruments and stuff on it. Unfortunately, not too easy to make a hexagon in Minecraft. So this is what I had to deal with. And I'm kind of going to be... I'm going to be, let's give myself some space to work so I don't just fall off the edge. I did, as you saw, left... Oh, it's way over there. That's not going to help me at all if I fall off here. A little water safe drop there. I did, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the hexagon is not an easy shape to make. So what I am going to be making, just the base, the kind of... Oh, no. The spacecraft. Don't fall off. The base of the spacecraft, the main... No, what do you... Oh, yeah, that is right. Ha, ha, ha. The main hub of the spacecraft is going to be this double upside-down stairs. Although, theoretically, if these stairs are going up, it will appear to have a little bit more of a bevel. What to do? Let's... start making design changes right now as we're getting into the building. Alright, let's try this. Let's just see how this looks. Alright, I want that to do that and that. No. I want you to be a corner block, please. Like that. This might look better. Maybe. I don't know. Nobody's gonna see it. It's up here at the height limit. What am I worried about? Alright. So... we're going to build this on screen. I normally don't do that because I often find myself concentrating instead of commentating. Wow, check out that. Nope, 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 that's wrong. I have never, ever been able to figure out what the... That's obviously wrong. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. All right, I'm in the upper left quadrant here. Nope, that's not how you do it. How do you do this? And if I put it here, that's how you do it. The upper right quadrant. That makes not too much sense. The moon is still up, but now we can start to see the sunrise from orbit. All right, so the upper right quadrant didn't work. Didn't work. Well done. So finicky. Oh, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Actually, let's do that. Nope. Upper right quadrant. Yeah, now it worked. That's weird. I don't understand you, Minecraft. All right, and now, if we just do the same... Boop, and a boop. And... a boop. And a boop. I could probably do this from here, couldn't I? Of course, this increases my chances of falling off. Yeah, let's not do that. Alright, let's do bloop that. Why do I feel like I'm running? I feel like I'm running. Is this not running to you? This feels like I'm running. Okay, that's running. It just feels like walking is faster now. So much is different, and I'm frightened. Oh, way to balls it up. No, don't drop. Alright, we're just gonna do this, and then that should do it. Alright, that is our... Oops. That is our hub, our central satellite situation. And I am going to then try to decide what the next step is. I suppose the next step is the solar panels. Those are going to be a problem. Oh, that's what I needed. Okay, good. It's sunshine out. I needed a crafting table bench. God, I can't believe I didn't bring one. All right. Let's go bring one. Alonzi, ooh, or Geronimo, depending on your doctor preference. Whoops. All right. Alley-oop. Alright, this is kind of our house. Oh, that looks cool. It's just like barely beyond the visible spectrum. Let's do that just in case there's creepers. I guess I'll just bring this one, eh? Oh, no. That's what I want to do. Is there anything else I've forgotten? Don't need any of that. Ender balls, that stuff. Signs. Ooh, do I need a sign? Should I put like a sign on the side of it? I should probably put a sign on the side of it. So let's bring a sign up. Health potions I'll leave down here and whatnot. And sticks. Let's bring some sticks in case we need torches or something. All right. Continuing with the spacecraft design. Well, the design is done. The building. So yeah, I am indeed interested and excited to try to get out and do some exploring. Although I do feel like there's still a lot of activity and interesting stuff happening around here. I don't feel, you know, I've been watching other people's, not that much, but I've been watching other Mindcrackers videos. I'm not as excited about the new biomes as I used to be, I guess. They're kind of like, oh... okay, you know, there's nothing like, oh, amazing, or like totally mind-blowing, or anything like that. So, yeah, it's interesting, and it'll be good for a little explore if everything hasn't already been explored. And also, I guess I should mention, I think we've agreed to only head west. I believe west. is the only direction we're heading and exploring from the island. And then if there are future updates that change the way things work, then we'll be like, okay, now let's explore east of the island and then north of the island and have little hubs around those areas. That way, you know, we don't have to reset the server if we've all explored in north, south, east, and west. We can just visit the new part of the server that's been designated for that update or an impending update, whatnot. All right, so we're up here. I have my workbench, and I'm going to see how it looks to dye glass blue, which might give the foundation of our solar panels. Oh, that is not how you do that, Kurt. Oh, dang it. Doot, 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 doot. All right. And that gives me the stack back. All right, I think I have enough lapis here that I can... I don't think I need 2 stacks. I had a document with all the counts of what I needed. All right, I'll do this, and then if I need more, I can make more. All right, stack and a half. We'll start with that. That looks pretty good, and it should be a little bit more seamless for the solar panels. All right, so now the tricky part. The solar panels are on this level, and don't mess this up. You only have so much glass, Kurt. They start right there. Yes, okay. It used to make it, didn't it make like the glass noise when you placed it? Now it just makes a block noise. I think the noises have changed. There's new music in the menus and stuff from C418. It's magical. All right. Oh, I should have brought the wool as well. All right, and then boop, 2, 3. Wait, did I do this right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Oh, I'm going to need going to need a little bit of a platform here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, hello. 2, 3, and let's get up on top of this thing. Very nice. All right, that looks really cool. Except solar panels they can't be translucent. So what we need on top is blue carpet. And yes, everybody, you know, mentioned how levitating string, you can get just carpet on its own. Oh, that looks good, actually. I like how that looks better than just the white normal glass. People said, you know, levitating string, you can place just carpet. But from all the way up at the world height, don't you have to, like, start that somewhere down, like at solid ground? I'm not going to be doing that. I'm a simple builder. Not too complicated for me, please. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, bop, beep. Solar panels. Yeah, that looks really cool. Very cool. Of course, when I'm done, I've got to somehow get underneath everything to take out all the dirt. Oh well, we'll deal with that when we deal with it. All right. All right, I'm definitely going to need more wool. Probably more ice, or glass. It looks like ice. I'll just take all the wool. So nervous. Ha. All right. The bottom one. Like that. All right. It's actually probably quicker for me to do it from down here. Smart guy, Kurt. Glass, glass, glass. Bing bong bing. All right, I'm gonna eat a spicy meatball. I'm going to finish the solar panels here, and then I'll be right back with you when I'm ready for the next step of the build. Kurt, building? That's crazy. What kind of episodes are you watching here? Madness, I say, madness. All right, guys. Ooh, who am I, Doc? All right, guys. Anyway, we are back, and as you can see, I had to run down and grab a few things, but as you can see, we have solar panels, and I've done a few more things. we can come up here right now and, yeah, let me drop off that. I don't need that anymore, nor do I need those. The rest of this stuff I'll figure out what to do. But as you can see, we have solar panels, scientifically accurate. There are 2 arrays with 4 panels each, and then a third with 3 panels, and then an instrument. Ah, I just realized what I actually went down there to get. No, I forgot. I need some fence gates to connect these things. But yeah, with 3 panels and then an instrument at the end, and I actually have opened on my other window a diagram of the Juno spacecraft. This on the end is multiple science experiments, but there are stellar compasses. Let's just say that they are the redstone torches. There are actually 3 of them, and most spacecraft have them, where they're little telescopes that look out at the star field, and that's how it knows which way it's pointing, is by knowing which stars and constellations it's pointed at. You know, the crazy spacecrafts going billions of miles to Jupiter still use the same coordination as the early days of sailing and Magellan and people like that, you know, using star compasses. Also on this little end here is the Fluxgate magnetometer, which, let's say it's this thing right here, the comparator, which measures the magnetic field of Jupiter's environment. Also on here, let's just say hidden, you can't see, are the Salar helium magnetometer, which measure the magnitude of Jupiter's magnetic field. And basically, I think the reason, at the launch, the scientists were explaining this, but the reason why all these instruments are actually out here and the end of this is they're so sensitive to the magnetic field, they want to get them as far away from the rest of the main hub of the spacecraft, because the other instruments, the spacecraft internals themselves would actually affect the accuracy of these magnetic detectors out here. So that's the reason why they're out at the end of this solar array. Hey, you're learning something in a MindCrack episode. That must be a first. This guy right here, while it looks like a satellite dish, and it actually is, it's not the satellite dish which Juno uses to communicate with Earth. This is actually the Gravity Science, which is actually the name of the instrument, Gravity Science. It looks like a dish. It probes the mass properties of Jupiter by using a communication subsystem for Doppler tracking. It's a Doppler radar, basically, and it, can peer through the clouds of Jupiter to see what's in its milky center. So yeah, those are the science instruments we have there. Yeah, like I said, I meant to get, I need some basically wooden blocks is what I need. And I just need to connect these with fence gates, because those are glass panes. They work between glass, but they don't totally make the connection here. So I need to do that eventually. But I think we're going to attach the rest of our scientific experiments here. Let's go down the line. Oh, I do need... How I'm going to do that is within item frames, which is a convenient thing. I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So we have plenty of item frames. And I've just got random things that look kind of like they could be science experiments. Got that. We got this. This actually goes on the bottom. That's our thruster. I don't think I need any gold ingots or that. Or quartz slabs anymore. Or that. Well, actually, let me keep that just in case. And let's keep our shovel out. All right, so now let's attach the instruments. On this side, we have the Jovian Auroral Distributions Experiment, also known as JADE. It will measure the electrons, from the auroral activity of Jupiter. Jupiter actually has auroras like the Earth does. So that we do, let's say it's right there. What does that look like? It's kind of a circle with a cage on it. A cage, yeah, iron bars. That, no! Get back here. That's not where I wanted you to be. Blunk. All right, let's actually place these. There we go. That is the Jade instrument, measuring the auroral activity of the aurora of the Jupiter. The Jupiter. What else do we have over there? We have the Jupiter Energetic Particle Detector Instrument, better known as JEDI. Yes, they named it JEDI. JEDI will measure the charged particles in the atmosphere of Jupiter, the energy and angular distribution, to be specific. JEDI is kind of a weird-looking thing. It looks a little bit like just a box with a spinny thing on it. It looks like, let's say it looks like a detector rail, because there's multiple parts. Yeah, detector, it's detecting, unless there's something else that's more detecty. No, this is a detector. Detector rail. All right, so now, if we do that, and boop, and let's actually rotate it just for... Yeah, there we go. That looks like it's pointing down, like it would be pointing at Jupiter or something. All right, so there is JEDI. On this side, we can put... Actually, on the other side. Let's go to the other side. We can have the ultraviolet spectrograph, which is kind of a oh, that looks, yeah, a tripwire hook. It's a ultraviolet, measuring the ultraviolet emissions from Jupiter. No! No! I don't want you there. Ooh, I want you there. Yeah, and... yeah, point at Jupiter. Well done. All right, so we got that, the ultraviolet spectrograph. It's raining in space, apparently, and actually this is a good test, because I was pretty close to this snow biome. Oh, yeah, there it is on the other side. Well done. All right, so we're avoiding having snowfall on our spacecraft, which is nice. So there is the ultraviolet spectrograph. Juno Cam, which is actually the only kind of non-scientific instrument on Juno. It's actually going to be controllable. It's more of an outreach thing. And this is the camera that took pictures of Earth as Juno passed by Earth on its flyby. This is going to take pictures of Jupiter, obviously, and it's going to be controllable and selectable by school kids. School kids are going to be able to take over the Juno Cam and take pictures as it makes a pass over Jupiter. So it does look like a camera, so let's say that's the hopper is actually the lens or something like that. I suppose an ender eye would have been good too. I have ender pearls here as well. What should I do? Yeah, I like the hopper. Hopper is good. Get to the hopper. All right, now go in the actual frame there. Yeah, there we go. And let's spin it around. Very nice. Juno Cam. We have the Jovian Infrared Auroral Mapper, another mapper of the aurora. JRAM is located on the bottom deck. Well, I can't attach things to the bottom, so this will have to do. JRAM, another kind of a box. It looks like a redstone lamp, kind of. It's going to be off, but... yeah, JRAM, well done. And then we have the Plasma Waves Instrument. It will measure plasma and radio waves from Jupiter's magnetosphere. It is kind of like a stick. So a lever. That will go right there. And did that go in? No, it didn't. Lever. There we go. And lastly, but not leastly, the microwave radiometer. The MWR is designed to sound deep into the atmosphere and measure the thermal emissions at a range of altitudes of Jupiter. That is a kind of a colorful, almost looks like a CPU board or something like that. So I think the bookshelf is our guy for that. So let's put a bookshelf. Yeah, that does kind of... that looks cool. Yeah, I like it sideways like that. I wonder what it looks like. No, the other way. Yeah, alright, so we have all the instruments here on Juno. I have a few, you know, non-actual... these aren't on Juno or whatnot, but as an ode to the Voyager spacecraft, I am going to put a golden disc. The Voyager spacecraft have the golden disc, kind of spearheaded by Carl Sagan, added as they're leaving our solar system. That kind of contains, it's a record, it has instructions as how to play it, but it contains, you know, greetings in so however many hundreds of languages from Earth, sounds of the whales talking to each other, and other animals, and music from all around the world, and information about the planet. And actually it also contains a kind of a navigational, directional, you know, this is where we are in relation to different quasars, or is it binary? No. It's in relation to binary, not binary stars. What are the stars that turn on and off? Variable stars. And then their variability is actually plotted on the map. So theoretically, an intelligent being would be able to pick that up and find where precisely in the solar system to find us. and that's cool. So not on Juno. Juno doesn't have this because Juno's not leaving the solar system. It's going to just plunge into Jupiter's atmosphere once it's done. And then the sign. I wanted to add the sign. Oh, and a map. And a compass, because it needs to know where to go. Obviously, these are instruments that just go on to any old spacecraft. All right, let's put a compass here, because it needs to know where to go and where its bearings are. And a map on this side, because it needs to know where it's been. Oh, this is kind of... Oh, yeah, this is the map that I was kind of just setting up. It's unfinished, but that's going to be tough to do. Oh, no! Oh, I forgot that's what happens. Aww. Alright, well, never mind. Whoa, come back. Oh, that's convenient. It actually just gives it right back to you. Oh, nice. Alright, how about an ender pearl? Oh, this is going to be tough. Can you do this without, like, throwing myself into it? Yeah, okay. Let's say that that's like... nah, that looks kind of weird, actually. Nuts to that. Come back. Alright. Thank you. Alright, so I've given it a compass, so it knows where it's going. I feel like it needs some other sort of instrument somewhere. You know what, the Jedi experiment, oh, that's on the other side. Oh well, I want to put one of these converters in there. They look kind of cool in the item frames. They look like they could be, yeah, they're like separated. Yeah, there we go. They look like they could be some sort of circuitry or something. Alright, so we have all of our scientific instruments, I believe. What else can we do up here? I've got all this set up, that's set up. I do need to take down all the dirt. Oh, I need my whatchamadoozits. What are those things called? Oh, the things. Okay, I'm gonna go down and get the things. The things. I need 4 of them. The gates. Gates. Because those will allow me to... that's what I'm looking for. Connect the solar panels, and I'll do that, and I'll be right back. And of course, it's nighttime, so I'll continue recording in case anything bad happens. Aliopa! Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see I've got the gates in there. They are fixing the solar panels to the main hubs of the spacecraft and whatnot. I have removed all of the dirt. I am attempting to do so without dying. I did add under here a dropper. Looks kind of like a little thruster, doesn't it? Kind of a thruster, if you will. And inside, of course, the map. And the spacecraft needs a power source. Get what I did there? And just some random redstone to connect everything together, I guess. But yeah, a power source. Get it? Power source. It's like some sort of battery that the solar panels are charging. Anyway, I'll let myself out. But one more, oops. Just one last little item of business before I leave is I need to place the sign. I will place it right there. Juno Spacecraft. Oh, just brilliantly fit. Juno Spacecraft. Let's see. Mission to Jupiter. No! I'll just say, let's say Jupiter or bust. It was launched on the MindCrack server. Launched on, what is today, the 3rd? 12/3/2013. And then, hi Juno, is kind of the hashtag that they kind of promoted as Juno made its flyby, because that was the inspiration for me to make this. Juno Spacecraft, Jupiter or bust. 12/3/2013. Hi Juno. Indeed. So now I have to remove the remainder of my items here. Let me pick up everything I can right now. At least the high oh, I can fit everything. How about it? Oh, even the oh, and the how beautiful the sky has parted as it goes into nightfall, and as we will depart here. Let's get rid of everything. I didn't forget anything, did I? No, it's got all the instruments. I've got all the dirt out of the way. Let's see if we can pick this up. If not, we'll get it down there. Yep, same with this. Oop, got it. And then let's slowly back away. Oh dear. All right, let's do this. And then let's head down and say farewell for the last time to Juno. Up here, thank you very much for watching me build this. Hopefully it was interesting. This was a nice build. These are the kind of things maybe I should consider doing more of. These small little things. Obviously architecture might not be my cup of tea. Who knows? Maybe just small little sculptures, perhaps. Little odes. Oh, that looks cool. That's very cool. As it gets darker and darker, it's as if we're getting further and further into space. There's a little bit of a light coming out of what is going to be made fun of for the shape right there, but forget that. It's a scientific instrument. Pay no attention to the naysayers. A little bit of light from the redstone, but that's cool. As we go down, I want to get one final look at it from the ground, which would be very cool here at night. But yeah, I'm not sure how long this episode's going to be. It kind of edited up and paused it in the middle there, so hopefully it's a good length here for my return to the MindCrack server. I have an idea of what I'm going to do next, but I will keep that to myself as I work on it. Whoa, lag. Let's not have that. All right, what does it look like from this altitude? Very cool. Yeah, I do like the little point of light. It's just dim enough where you can kind of make it out if you don't know something's up there against the inky blue black sky. Dang it! All right, well I guess this is gonna have to happen the slow way. Come on, you can do it. Oh dear. Oh, it's badness down there. It's very badness. All right, maybe what level am I at? I'm about 100. Yeah, that's cool. That's Juno, all right. Wow, that turned out much better than I thought. I'm such a great builder. So, indeed, like I said, thank you again for watching this episode of the MindCrack server. I hope to see you again soon. And until the next time, my name is Kurt. Bye, Juno.